Hello everybody, DJ Neeks here, and welcome back to our A through Z playthrough in Heroes of the Storm. Today we have landed upon one of my favorite warriors in the game, ever since he first came out, Artanis. He has been, he has gone through quite a bit of change since he first came out, with a playstyle that I fell in love with when he first came out. If you guys look back at my showcase video when he first came out, you'll know that I just loved the playstyle that he had, which was once you go in, you shouldn't stop, otherwise you're probably gonna die because of your trait that the more you attack, the more you're gonna be able to refresh your shields, which at times, in right situations, can be able to just constantly keep refreshing. And a lot of people didn't really like, he had, unfortunately, some issues, like, his prism didn't have that much long of a range. You could be able to use that while you were dashing. And he just wasn't very well beloved by the rest of the Blizzard Heroes of the Storm community, but I still really enjoyed him. And at times, I was able to pull off single warrior tanking with him because of a build that I found via another YouTuber called Sinvicta, who came up with a build called the Infinite Shield build, and I loved it. It made him so tanky, so durable. And then the rework happened, and I wasn't really sure how to feel about it. And they kind of changed some things. One of the main things that they did was allow what I brought up, which was using your phase prism while you were dashing. And this made everyone just fall in love with Artanis, because they just loved the whole god swap from one end of the screen to the other. They thought it was a game changer. But it would put him also in very vulnerable positions. He also seems to have more build variety these days, whether you want to make him more tanky as a single warrior, or whether you need him to do more damage to other things, such as objectives, where your Twin Blades will deal more damage to non-heroes, which is a good, nice way to say minions, mercenaries, monsters, objectives, different things like that. And I was a little heartbroken that it seemed like the Infinite Shield build was gone, but there is still a way to do that. We'll see whether or not it warrants me doing that, all depending on the matchup that we get today. So let's take a look at our favorite leader of the Daylon in action.
Our time has come.
By the way, I love this skin because of the addition of Zeratul blade, just like in Legacy of the Void.
Detected. Try to gather them.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Gardens of Terror with a interesting matchup, but I'll show you that in a moment once we are done collecting all these loot boxes. Trying to find the golden... gosh, how do you pronounce that? Paracini? I don't even know. Wow, they are just... look at the enemy team's total. They are just... woo! Well, we found it.
Loot crates have ceased spawning.
5, 4.
Alright, so the friendly team, Artanis, Abathur, Kel'Thuzad, D.Va, and Kerazim versus Alarak, Ana, Nazeebo, Nova, and Garrosh. I'm not sure what to make of this matchup. Or what I should be doing here. We have Artanis and D.Va. So I guess what I'll try and do is I'll try and go with a tanky build, reactive parry. Let's see if I can pull off the swap. And I pulled it off on the Nazeebo. But it seems like our team was not able to fully take advantage of it. Ah! See, my team did not really notice that. Ah, and I just got in trouble there. Yeah, I'm dead. Alarak silenced me, and then Garrosh tossed me, of course.
Enemy slain.
Heroes, night will fall in just a few moments. I hope you're ready.
I guess I'll move to top lane to help Soak, even though Abathur is doing a pretty good job of that on his own. Actually, the objective is coming up. Alright, so what you saw me do there with the Nazeebo, that was something that was not really possible in the previous iteration of Artanis. received quite an interesting rework over the past year, and this was first told, and I was there when it was announced, because I attended the panel. It was announced at last year's BlizzCon that they asked, "Hey, are there any Artanis players in the room?" And I was like, "Yes, one right here." Oh! But that's being able to use your prism and swap during your dash was not something that he was able to really do. It was more of a you could only do it when you were just standing still, and it had much smaller range than it does now. Ah. And I am just not doing all that great on those. Alright, we're going to take Shield Surge at level 4 to increase the shields that I will get if I have lower health.
Our path is clear.
We're trying to help clear the lanes a bit. If you've never seen Artanis before, our Q is Blade Dash. I dash forward and then come right back, which does more damage. Our W lets us be able to attack twice on a single target, and we can dash forward a bit. Our E is the swap ability, the Phase Prism. Oh, he went up. Didn't realize that that's what happened there. Of course, that Alarak silence is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to go Sippy Cup because I'm low on mana. Our trait is one of our more important aspects of this character, Shield Overload, where when we have lost a certain amount of health, it can trigger a shield for us to be able to have. Then I got Silence, which made it where I couldn't use my dash ability. See if I can get the Anna here. And we got her. Oh, and there's the Nova too. Hello, Nova. Abathur is here to try and help me. Try and help save me.
A bold plan.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah! Abathur on point with his barbs there, and I am in trouble now because he tossed me right into his face. Woo!
The future is ours.
Oh, here he comes. He is coming back to get me. Now he's trying to bait me so he can toss me into the base. There we go. We got the Alarak. Oh boy. Oh, nice, Diva. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I mistimed that. I was trying so hard to get him to be closer to the explosion so it would kill him. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Abba's the only reason I'm still alive right now.
You've got some skill.
Make sure that I appreciate.
Fall back, warriors.
He is the only reason I'm still alive right now. That was amazing. Alright, so at level 7 we have a few different options here. And as I mentioned, that this rework did give him more build variety, giving you more options to choose from. We are fighting right here when what we should be doing is going after the Terror because we only need 6 siege left. But hey, they're low on health, so we could look at possibly taking down that Alarak. Though I want to grab these couple seeds right here.
Vanquish.
Oh, I got put to sleep. Oh, that was a nice. Ah. I was gonna say that was a nice telekinesis by that Alarak. Oh my gosh. Alright. Gosh, what do I want here? Slows, I think? Actually, no. I'm kind of doing the Infinite Shield build 3.0 that Sinvicta showed me. So we're going to go with Chrono Surge to increase our attack speed when we are able to pull off the swap. And unfortunately, we did not get the other Terror down here, which we just needed 4 seeds to get the Terror, and we didn't do it. We were so caught up in trying to fight them that we did not focus on the objective, which at times can be very detrimental to whether or not we can be able to win. But it's early in the game, we can kind of like make up for it. You don't necessarily have to get the terror in the first phase, but it does kind of help. Let's see what I can do here. Swap Anna, which hopefully we'll be able to finish them off. Unfortunately, I can't get through because of the zombie wall. The more I attack, the more shields I regenerate. That's why I am constantly attacking, and I gotta run now. Hopefully the Nova won't snipe me.
It is destined.
Alright.
Retreat.
So let's see. They don't really have that much basic attack damage, so I think I'll go with Purifier B.
So this
Usually if they had a Tracer, a Vala, an Illidan, Suppression Pulse would absolutely be the go-to ult. But because they don't seem to have that much basic attack damage, Suppression Pulse, or not Suppression Pulse, Purifier B can also be a really good choice. Ah!
very good.
Put down the Garrosh so that he can focus more so on trying to escape as opposed to actually making a play against us. Alright. Fortunately, the Nova
Mayhem.
took the bribe, which is why that was taken by them. I'm gonna go up and soak top lane, although it looks like Kerosene wants to go do that, but I can get there before he does.
Let us bind
Kel'Thuzad wants
these
to get
mercenaries
camps,
to our service.
which wouldn't be a bad idea.
Triumph through sacrifice.
So it's a bit of a variation build compared to what I usually like to run if I'm the... of course, I'm not the solo warrior. But there is a build that can allow you to be able to do that. He's not an ideal solo warrior choice, but he can get the job done, because I've pulled it off. Now, that used to be the previous iteration, but I do think it is still possible.
Nightfall.
Of course, Garrosh and Alarak, two heroes that have abilities that definitely counter what you want to do. Ah, I wasn't able to hit him with my ult. Oh, look at that. The Abathur made a clone of me.
Choose a talent.
Alright, at level 13, we are going to go with Triple Strike, which will let you be able to attack 3 times. It does increase the cooldown by 1 second, but that extra attack can be extremely valuable at times, especially if you go with a build that focuses on Twin Blades. Being able to have it do more damage. Especially at level 1, if you go with either Amateur Opponent or Marksman to increase the damage that you do. Huh. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Yep, that Garrosh did that really well. He hit me with a toss, and then he taunted me, so I couldn't do anything else. Yep, I was... The double silence from the Garrosh and the Alarak, really a problem. It looks like our Kerosene is controlling the Terror, trying to get some pushing value here. Doesn't seem to be fully committing to it, though, probably because he's expecting the enemy team to be heading right to him. He doesn't want to get ganked, which I kind of don't blame him. Looks like our Abathur went with a lane-pushing build, sort of. Their Terror is now heading to mid lane, so I'm actually going to go over here. Got polymorphed big time. I am constantly getting silenced in this game. He pushed me along with himself. He was trying to push himself to get away, and he pushed me with him. That was funny. Look at him putting the right of Rakshir on me. This guy is so confident that he's gonna kill me, huh? Wow.
The future is ours. They will meet
Polymorph again. Ran away because the timer's about to expire.
The enemy's terror has fallen.
this burden is mine.
There we go. Get that Nova. Got her.
That one was on a killing spree. Strategic. One.
Oh, wait, what did I choose? Oh, I didn't mean to choose that. I chose it by accident. What I actually would have chosen was Psionic Wound. Oh, well. This will help my, look at that. Look at that distance. That will help my chasing capabilities. Alrac again. Trying to chase our Kel'Thuzad. Nice, nice.
Reveal the way. Double kill.
Woo! You gotta be careful. Ah, missed the swap.
Organism Abathur with you.
Sippy cup to get some health and mana.
It is destined.
This is a dangerous moment here. We need to have our Karazim here to help out, because especially when we have an Abathur on the team. Having fewer than 4 bodies over here when you have an Abathur on the team is very important. Alright. Got plenty of seeds right there.
The sun
Look at them trying to
dawns.
push middle of seeds.
My children must sleep. For now.
Go. Uh-oh. Better get in the way to protect my Karazim.
A bold
Oh, this is a little annoying, but Abathur is putting those locusts to defend it. See, right now they're on the verge of getting 21st before us, because we don't have anyone soaking bottom lane right now. They are soaking right now a bit more than we are. I still have this right of Rakshir on my head. It's a good thing that doesn't give Alrac vision of me. That would be really annoying and probably overpowered if that was the case. Did he finish his quest? He needs one more to finish his quest. Alright, so that should help push back the top lane. They are trying to push bottom lane, but we can be able to converge on this well. We can be able to make something happen. We're going to go with Force of Will at level 20. This is just going to make our Shield Overload trait a lot better. There we go. That dash was able to finish her off. Then a Zebo right here. Get him. Go, we got him. Alright, I gotta go back and heal up. Alright, so we took care of 3 of the enemy team there. Alaric and Nova are both right there, look out.
Remember, kill the shamblers.
That's the real one right there that Kerosene found, but don't chase. She ran to the fort. I'm right here, so I'm gonna see if I can get this camp to push while my team hopefully either pushes that fort or gets the objective. Looks like they're gonna try and push to get the fort. I'm not opposed to that at all. I was for a moment, but the minion lane is right there to help them out. So
The Shamblers rise again. Free my seeds.
alright, so now I have that pushing there. I'm gonna go over here and grab some seeds. Go, and we are gonna have a Terror. Very nice. So if I didn't explain, what Force of Will does, as you can see, it increases the cooldown reduction from basic attacks to 6 seconds. So now I will be able to get my shield refreshed even faster as long as I just keep attacking. That is a mentality you must have if you're going to play Artanis, is you must keep attacking. You stop attacking, you lose your shield regeneration, and when that happens, you are dead. Ah. Oh, great. There's the Nova, and nobody on my team followed me. They all went to mid. I thought they were right there. But, you know what? I kind of distracted 3 of the enemy team while they were able to get this push going. Plus, our Abathur doing a great job with the lane pushing build. Look at this. Full Locust build. And look at this push he has in bottom lane. Love it. Love this. This is the build I was talking about in my Abathur video. I love doing this. Dropping all those locusts there, along with mercenary camps and big minion waves. Oh, it's so good. They have to use that to defend against the Abathur instead of pushing with it. And meanwhile, our Terror just got top keep. He probably could have gotten the mid keep, but he's kind of not hoping to get attacked. I would say keep going, but then again, the rest of our team didn't stay to help support him. They went to get more seeds so we could have another Garden Terror immediately after this one. So that's not bad. I don't disagree with that strategy. Most hero damage, not uncommon for Artanis these days, though it's partly because of the help of Abathur helping me and keeping me alive. So
your terror has been cut down.
The future is ours.
Might help out our Kerosene by putting that on the Alaric. There we go. That forces him to have to think twice. There we go. And that helped Kerosene get the kill on that Alarak. I hate that I cannot do my Prism on the Terror. I would love to hit that on him right now, but I can't. It won't let me.
Has withered away. Finally, you have enough seeds. The terror grows once more.
Oh, it's just out of range. Woo, get that Nazebo! Yeah, he's got a ice block. That's okay.
My terror to life.
Yeah, he's unstoppable, but not until after I hit him with the Prism. Okay. Who's gonna get that
Your
terror?
terror is starting to wilt. I'd hurry if I were you.
I guess our Diva's gonna go get it, which makes sense. I'm gonna try and stop this from pushing.
Your
Okay.
terror has
I'm gonna go
come
back
to
and get
life.
this sippy cup,
Use
and
it
then
to
we
harvest
will
your enemy's
do we can
corpses.
here. See if I can push with it.
Clear.
Would love to get this
Pouring
keep.
fort to ruin. Entaro Tassadar.
Get the minions pushing with
Is
us.
ours.
Help provide cannon fodder for these keeps. See, in that wall, I was trying to target Nazebo, but I couldn't attack anything.
Night falls, heroes. How I love to see my guardian remains glow.
Ugh, our Kel'Thuzad couldn't hit him there. And he's dead because of the poison damage.
Your terror.
Well, we got the bottom keep, but I feel like we could have gotten both. We just didn't fully take advantage of that. Our Abathur is back in core, though I would have loved it. It looks like, I think what he did, he put the nest there, he dropped the 3 locusts there, and then he hardened back, because he's waiting for the cooldown on his deep tunnel.
And gather the seeds.
But at least we now have catapult pressure in the top lane moving here, and we are going to have catapult pressure in the bottom lane now, which is great. We are definitely winning this, although it looks like this Nova just used her bribe to try and get some pressure back on this bottom lane. But we do have catapults there, so I'm not really worried about that. The catapults can make quick work of the giants.
Our path is clear.
I'm gonna put my Purified Beam on Nova to help our Diva catch that Nova. See, then our Nova decided to just do a B step, and I don't know why. Our Diva just said, "Is this easy mode?" Wow.
No doubt. Fight against the darkness.
I don't think I've ever taken the Zealot charge to charge this talented 16 before. But, you know, it's been working out. It's not a bad talent, actually. And that's one of the things that I would say is really good about Artanis' rework, is that a lot of his talents are good talents, and that it gave him a ton of build variety, which is something I absolutely approve of. That a lot of these reworks are focused on increasing the build variety of certain heroes that mainly just used to have just one build, that you would take the same talent at every level, every time, and there was no build variety. And it seems like they are trying to change that, and I totally applaud that from Blizzard.
The scourging.
Do we try and get this?
Come and
I
take
guess we
its
could.
power.
Try to have this push while we get the terror.
Well done. The terror shall uproot your enemy's thoughts. A terror has grown for your enemies. Heroes.
Alright, they have their terror, and here it comes, but they may have to use it to defend, maybe. can have my ult target the Terror, just to try and distract it. Have it chase it. Let's go here, help our team try and get out the middle keep. Excellent. Ugh! I got polymorph. I was hoping to swap the Alarak so we could finish it off. Swap the Garrosh. But it looks like I may not be able to get him. No, let's get the Nazebo instead. Try and cut off his escape route to the core. Ah! I did the swap hoping to increase my attack speed. Oh well, our Terra and our Diva are finishing off the core. GG. So you can see why I absolutely love Artanis' playstyle of just keep going, just keep attacking. But of course, when you have an Abathur that looks out for you with those shields, he didn't go a hat build, but there were times where he really helped keep me alive with a shield or something. So definitely gonna vote for my Abathur teammate. And of course, look at the siege damage and the XP. That is what the lane pushing build with Abathur can do. Very nice job by our Abathur teammate. So yeah, I did mess up on one of my talent choices, but it kind of worked out. Alright, so I think we did decent. We had the most kills of 10, so a lot of kill participation. The build we went with in this game was reactive parry to get myself some physical armor, but to possibly build myself as the tank of the team. But our Diva teammate did a pretty good job of that anyway. If I wanted to go with a more bruiser DPS build, I could have gone with amateur opponent, especially for the Garden Terrors. That's also a viable choice. Shield Surge to increase the amount of shields I get when I am below 25% health. Chrono Surge to increase my attack speed so that I could be able to regenerate my shields faster. Purifier Beam to chase down certain opponents and add damage such as Alarak, Nova, Garrosh. And plus we didn't have to worry about a lot of basic attack damage with and didn't necessarily need Suppression Pulse. Triple Strike to increase our Triple Strike attacks to 3. I did accidentally pick Zealot Charge, but it kind of worked out, though I would have probably gone with the ability that lowers armor, especially against the Garrosh. And Force of Will, pretty much the go-to choice at level 20, to increase the cooldown reduction of my basic attacks to 6 seconds, so I could get my shields back even faster. Still really enjoy Artanis. I did pull off a couple of really great swaps, which is what a lot of people got really attracted to after the rework. Still a very strong choice. That was Artanis, and up next we're going to be taking a look at Arthas Menethil, the Lich King himself, who has been on and off since the days of the alpha. He was one of the more overpowered characters, and then he got nerfed into the ground, and a lot of people didn't really care to play him anymore. More of a bruiser pick, though I still enjoyed him. And then he received a couple of reworks recently, including the more recent one, which made him considered one of the absolute best tanks in the game. And we will be taking a look at that when we come back. Bye!